channel. You are welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Oko-Jumbo versus Matins Amaewhule. See what happened at the Federal High Court, Port Harcourt. In a recent video shared on Symphony TV, a dramatic courtroom showdown unfolded at the Federal High Court in Port Harcourt earlier this week as legal heavyweights Oko-Jumbo and Matins Amaewhule clashed over a contentious legal matter. The case, which has garnered widespread attention in the region, saw both sides make impassioned speeches that left the courtroom on edge. Oko-Jumbo, representing the plaintiff, began his address by asserting the strength of his case. We stand before this honorable court with irrefutable evidence that the actions of the defendant had led to grave injustices. Oko-Jumbo stated, "Our position is clear, and we believe the law will prevail in favor of our client." On the opposing side, Matins Amaewhule, the defense attorney, responded with equal fervor. This case is a classic example of a misunderstanding blown out of proportion. Amaewhule argued, "We firmly believe that the claims against my clients are baseless, and we urge the court to dismiss this case in the interest of justice and fairness." The tension in the courtroom was palpable as both legal minds presented their cases. In a moment of intense exchange, Oko-Jumbo accused Amaewhule of attempting to mislead the court. "It is disheartening to see such blatant disregard for the truth. My client's right must not be trampled upon by anyone," he exclaimed. Amaewhule fired back, stating, "There is no malice in the actions of my client, and this is merely an attempt to tarnish his reputation. We ask the court to carefully consider the facts before making any judgment." As the session continued, both sides prepared for the next phase of the trial, with the judge indicating that a ruling will be made after further deliberations. Legal observers are eagerly awaiting the final outcome of the case, as it is expected to set an important precedent for similar cases in the future. The court adjourned, with both parties set to return next week for further proceedings. The Federal High Court's decision in this matter will be closely watched by many, with the public keen to see which side will ultimately emerge victorious. Well, that is natural and normal to all courts, that you are going to see the plaintiffs are beginning to present their case and putting the facts and figures before the court of law, trying their best to make sure that the court is convinced. Also, the defendant too has to do the job of debunking every allegation, so to say, that might have been brought against his own client, even before the justice of the court, and also working towards making sure that the case is struck out, and then his own client had to carry the day. But then, looking at what they are both fighting for, that is the Oko-Jumbo and Matins Amaewhule. I know it has to do with the assembly issue of Rivers State. Whichever is going to take the lead, whoever the court determines to lead or to be the authentic, will surely lead the House of Assembly. But then, let it be that their fierce talk and their actions on shutting down and the drama should only be restricted to the confine of the four walls of the court of law. They shouldn't bring it out. They shouldn't allow it to escalate, and it must not spill beyond the court of law. And that is when the public will be at peace. That is when the people will begin to enjoy the due dividends of democracy. And then the little security we have will not be threatened. And the people of Rivers State too will be able to go and look for what to eat, knowing fully well that the economy itself already is, butchered, sort of, and everybody is just trying to find one thing or the other to put in mouth to survive. Since survival is the key now, we don't want any politicians to add to the burden of the people of Rivers State. Of course, there have been back and forth fight here and there, political bickerings between There are two gladiators, Wike and then the governor Fubara. It is the one that is also spreading down, having a ripple effect to the House of Assembly, and also that is what they are taking to court. Whatever they want to do, I want to advise whichever party that is in court, as at now they should remain law abiding. Thank God they are lawmakers. Since they know how to make law, they should also know how to abide by the same law. Because for them to go to court, it means that yes, they believe in the rule of law and also in the existence of our democracy. So it is their duty to make sure that this democracy is protected, especially in their state, Rivers State, and they should not allow it to escalate beyond their state to another state, thereby affecting the generality of Nigeria, then threatening this our democracy. Because it's over 25 years now and we have been enjoying it. Even Rivers State has also enjoyed this democracy, though there has always been reports of cult activities, clashes here and there, killings as a result of elections and quest for power and the likes. But in this regard, I want to encourage the two parties to remain civil. Let them continue to show a high level of exposure, that they don't need any talk, they don't need any secret call, they don't need to hire any mercenary to fight for them in the open. They shouldn't turn their states to battleground. In as much as the case is before a competent court of law, then they should be patient enough to allow the court to look into each of the facts that they have presented, and then ready in fairness to listen to them and then give the necessary judgment. And I also want to submit that even if they are keeping calm now, when the judgment also comes, they should maintain the status quo, because judgment did not favor them, they will begin to now cause mayhem. They disrupt the peace and the tranquility of the society. And the others too, who love to be winners take all and not be magnanimous in victory, might even cause problem too, because we have seen in this country that even it is the winner that begin to sing song that will eventually provoke the loser at the end of the day, resulting in unnecessary disruption of peace and tranquility of the state. As at present now, in a general view, the economy of Nigeria is not standing well. So we don't expect that at the subnational level again, they should be causing issues that will still affect the economy of the subnational further, thereby inflicting more pain and injury even to Nigerians, especially the people of Rivers State in this regard. They should make sure that they tell all their supporters to be calm and wait for the rule of law. Thank you for listening to us. Don't forget to like and to share, and also make sure you subscribe. Thank